So there's a city in Brazil where rent costs less than a Netflix subscription. Yes, it is real, and this city is surprisingly beautiful. So today we are exploring the cheapest city to live in Brazil. Of course, a place where you can enjoy sunshine, you enjoy beaches, and you enjoy delicious food without breaking the bank. So let's find out where it is, what makes it so affordable, and why people are falling in love with it. So the city we are talking about is Campina Grande in the state of Paraíba, northeastern Brazil. Of course, it is not as famous as Rio de Janeiro or Sao Paulo, but that is exactly what makes it so special. So Campina Grande is a city where you can rent a cozy apartment for around $150 a month. You grab a full meal for around $3 and of course still have money left for other cool stuff. So that is Campina Grande. But cheap doesn't mean boring. Of course, this city is full of life. It is known as the city of festivals, especially for its giant June festival, one of the biggest in the world. So Campina Grande is famous for hosting one of the biggest São João festivals in the world. Of course, a month-long giant party with music, dancing, and fireworks. Of course, it is like living inside a carnival. So the weather here in Campina Grande is warm and sunny most of the year, and the people are very, very friendly and welcoming. And the vibe is like a mix of a small town charm and big city energy. So now, why is this city so affordable? First, it is not a major tourist hotspot, so prices stay low. Then secondly, the cost of living in northeastern Brazil is generally cheaper than in the south. And thirdly, locals grow a lot of their own food, things like fruit, vegetable, and even coffee, of course, which keeps prices down. But the best part is that even though this city is cheap, it is also very, very safe and very, very modern. So Campina Grande has universities. They have got tech startups and they have got a growing digital nomad communities. And the internet speed is very solid and there's cafes everywhere. So if you're someone who dreams of living abroad, working remotely, or just stretching your money further, this city might be your secret paradise. And if you're wondering what life feels like here, imagine waking up to birds singing. Imagine grabbing fresh tropical fruit from a street market, and spending your afternoon in a park surrounded by palm trees. Of course, that is everyday life in Campina Grande. So Brazil is not just about beaches and carnival. It is also home to hidden gems like Campina Grande. Of course, where life is simple, life is very joyful, and life is surprisingly affordable. So if you ever dream of living in Brazil without spending a fortune, Campina Grande might just be your perfect spot. It is very cheap, very cheerful, and of course full of surprises.